Hello, Chris from Motorcycle Reclamation here. Right, something else different. We've got a couple of new bikes in, 3 today. You've probably seen the other videos. Now this one is a Suzuki GS250T, so the more custom version with the up bars and slightly lowered seating position. But someone has extracted the original engine and put a James, I think it's about 200cc two-stroke in there. Very, very strange, but I had to have it because it was the right price and it was looking at me, and it is just an interesting thing. They've put that they've chopped the mudguard down to nothing basically, so they've got a fork brace, and it needs a lot doing to it. It needs going through. They've done terrible things to the center stand. I'm just going to literally angle grind that off. The side stand's all right, but they've bent the peg on it, so I'm going to grind that off. I'm going to minimise it. I will take the velocity stack here off and put an air filter on just for common sense reasons, and it needs a going through. I don't know if it runs or not. I've not tried it yet. I'm not going to try it until I get further into it. She's on a W reg, and I've got to claim the reg from DVLA, so that'll be a little while. It's got a battery the size of a small planet, for no reason, because this is a two-stroke, so it doesn't need that to start it or anything. So I'm going to replace that with a tiny battery and tidy all this area up, tidy the wiring, probably leave it road legal, but tidy everything up. And this exhaust seems to be a downpipe that just goes to underneath and stops, so I don't know what I'm going to do about that. This is off an old vintage bike, a foot peg, and they move about, but it's not in the same place as the other side, so I need to buy one that goes on there. And also it'd be quite useful to buy a back brake lever. Might be a good plan. So I've got a few jobs to do, but this could be cool. And I'll tell you what I'm thinking of doing with it. I'm thinking of putting some really grippy tyres on it, get it smart, get it working, stick a headlamp cover on and a new headlamp obviously, and take it to Malle Mile and thrash it around up and down the hills and on some of the race events they have at Malle. If you've not seen it, look it up, and I did a lot of videos there last year which are on YouTube. I'm not sure if they're either on YouTube or TikTok, but not both, so have a look at my channels. But this will be fun when it's going. It seems to have a 4-speed gearbox. Now that could actually be quite useful. So yeah, we'll see what happens.